What's up guys, Steve here with another stimulus check and stimulus package update with the breaking news that Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell released the new stimulus relief bill, and this is proposed by Republicans in the Senate, known as the HEALS Act, or the Health and Economic Assistance, Liability Protection, and Schools Act. Now the focus of this is going to be jobs, healthcare, and kids. Now keep in mind that I'm going to be sharing the details with you guys today. However, this is simply what's proposed. Now that they have presented this, it needs to go into negotiations with Democrats. So we're going to see what is going to come of that. So this is pretty much the starting point. We're going to probably see things potentially go up as negotiations go on, but we will see, and know that I will be sure to share here on my channel whatever takes place. So be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you'd like to get those updates. Oh, and do me a quick favor, hit the like button. It helps me out a ton. It'll just take a second, and pretty much YouTube success is based on interaction. So like button in the comments helps me out a lot. But again, let's dive right in and start off with the unemployment benefits known as the FPUC, $600 boost weekly on top of unemployment benefits. Well, in the HEALS Act, it proposes that this is extended. However, it's going to be changing from $600 down to $200 for the next 2 months. After that, it's going to be going down to 70 or up to 70% of a person's original wages, up to $500 per week total. So in other words, if your state gives you $250 of benefits, then you're eligible for an additional $250 boost on top of that for a total of $500 per week. Let's talk about stimulus checks. Stimulus checks are included in the HEALS Act, and they pretty much look identical to what we saw in the CARES Act. So in the first round of stimulus checks, if you qualified and received a stimulus check, then you will qualify and receive a second stimulus check now. Now there are just a few things that are different, and that is that they have extended it so that way all adult dependents are included in this, whereas before a lot were left out. Now you should be receiving one. Also make note though that there is no talk about retroactive payments. So in other words, if you did not receive one in the first round, but you qualify and receive one now, there's nothing that says that you should also get this second one and the first one that you missed. So please make sure that you check out this video right here that I did, breaking down details of the stimulus check and going onto the website and making sure that you have all of your information and stuff provided so that way you can get that right away. Also, there is one additional guideline for single parents with dependents. They have raised the limit so that way more people can get the full stimulus check. So as long as you make $112,500 a year or less, you should receive your full stimulus check if you are a single parent with dependents. Additionally, there's legislation for liability protection, which will shield certain entities such as schools, businesses, and doctors from frivolous lawsuits when people believe that they have contracted the illness from their places. So it says, unless there is, that is, gross negligence or willful misconduct, they should be shielded from those lawsuits. Additionally, it proposes an additional $190 billion to the PPP program. As long as a business has under 300 employees or has seen revenues drop by 50% or more, they can apply for some additional PPP assistance. It also proposes an additional $105 billion for schools, $30 billion of which is supposed to go to colleges, and the primary focus is going to be those schools which are going to be physically reopening to help them open up again safely. There's also going to be $16 billion to help states boost their testing capacity, and also $26 billion towards the development of vaccines and therapeutics. So if you're a small business or self-employed, 100% deductibility for all meals. It will also include several tax credits, including an enhanced employee retention credit and a credit for expenses such as upgrades for workplaces and testing that help businesses operate safely. Now, some of the things that we did not hear mentioned in the HEALS Act included the extension of the eviction moratorium and the payroll tax cut, which we heard mentioned by President Donald Trump. However, White House Economic Advisor Larry Kudlow mentioned that this is going to be the 5th stimulus package that we're going to be putting out, and there's no reason why we can't even quickly do a 6th and a 7th if necessary to help cover some additional areas that need more stimulus and more support. So maybe they're not going to be proposed in this one, but they will be in the next. I'm not really sure, but I will be sure to update you guys as information rolls out. So be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And also do me a quick favor, hit the like button. It helps me out a ton and I would really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to be sure to keep giving you guys updates as information rolls out. I hope this reaches you well. I hope this video was helpful. God bless. This is Steve.